J&J Global actually reached out to me and wanted to know if I wanted to take a look at their product here, the ScrewSeal. Looked at a couple videos online, and I think I know a pretty good use for these. We'll get into that here, but first off, definitely if you don't know what you're doing and you're not a trained electrician, do not mess around with this stuff. Local laws, state laws, all that kind of stuff changes from area, so just be aware of that. You don't want to get electrocuted or burn something down. So with that being said, of course, as you can see, here's a regular wire screw nut here, and then you can see the different sizes of the screw nut with the shrink wrap adhered to it right there. So they offer 5 sizes, of course the smallest being these gray ones, which are for 22 to 18 gauge AWG. Then we have the blue ones, which are 22 through 14. Orange ones here, again 22 through 14. Of course, the yellow ones 18 to 10, and the red ones 18 to 10. So let me get these packages out of the way. So of course, guys, here's a little thank you from J&J. Then also in the package, you'll find basically an overview of what J&J offers. So of course, the ScrewSeals lever locks, which I didn't know, quite similar, as you can see here, to Wago, which you guys know I love, especially for interior applications. These things are fast and easy. Shrink wrap connectors with solder in the center. Those would be pretty cool for automotive applications, something like that. Quick release zip ties. I did actually see something about this the other day on YouTube. So at the bottom there, metal detachable zip ties. So all in all, guys, it looks like they offer some pretty unique products, which could come in handy and make things a lot easier and a lot faster. Again, this has their slogan on the back there, which you've seen on the thank you sheet there. And they are available on Amazon. So I will leave the link below to that. So if you guys are interested in some of these products. So it also comes with the product overview sheet here, guys. As you can see, it just goes through, states the product as ScrewSeal, and you can see the wire nut with the shrink wrap. On the back side, so of course we have the different colors with the different sizes, pretty straightforward there, and the actual size of that wire. So of course you're going to strip the wire, you're going to choose the proper wire nut, insert the wire, screw the nut clockwise, heat the heat shrink up with either a torch, or I'm going to use a little heat gun here, and then just check your connection there and make sure that it looks like the heat shrink adhered properly. Well, they are supposed to be just used with copper, so be aware of that. So they are IP66, which that basically means you know, water being splashed on them, stuff like that. They are supposed to handle that. Now they're not IP67, so they should not be submerged in water, but that's pretty straightforward. Most electrical is not supposed to be submerged in water. But I did submerge them in water here, so we can cut the ends off and see if we do have any water down in there on the contact points, just as a test. Again, they are not rated to be submerged in water. But anyhow, guys, so basically I did strip some 14 gauge here. We do have a blue wire nut. We'll go ahead and insert that wire there. Screw the wire nut clockwise. Hit it with the heat gun, a little more controllable. Guys, so Here's the one I just did. As you can see there. Looks pretty good. So actually on the heat shrink there, you can see it says ScrewSeal, and then it gives the model of that right there. So there is all the different sizes again, and like I just showed you, they do say ScrewSeal on the side of the heat shrink and give the model right there. We'll go ahead and just do these quick here, guys, so you can see it in action right up close. So yeah, they look pretty good, guys. As you see, it was pretty easy to do, and they look like they are sealed. There, if the camera wants to focus. So I did dump the water out on the ones that were submerged in water. Let's see. Let's dry these off here. So let's go ahead and just do this yellow one here. I'm going to go ahead and just cut around it. Try not to get the wire. We'll see if any water got inside there. Wow. There we go. Looks pretty good. I mean, that's just the glue from the heat shrink right there. So yeah, again, they're not designed for IP67 to be submerged in water. You know, they're IP66, but it looks pretty good. Now, where I can see these coming in real handy, guys, is, of course, in outdoor applications, anywhere it's also really damp, so like in a basement or maybe out there in the old barn when I go to redo the wiring on that. Somewhere where, you know, it's going to be damp. You know, where you want some sort of sealing around that connection. That's one thing I will say you can't get, you know, with the quick connectors here. You can tape around them, but it's not as good as shrink wrap. Shrink wrap seals it right on up, as you can see there, which gives you a nice seal, and also it really helps in the stability of the connection. Whereas tape, I've never had very good luck with it. And over time, I think longevity, this heat shrink will be better than, of course, tape. So that's just my 2 cents on these guys. They did not pay me. They just sent me the product. You know, they look to be a quality product, and I think they would make the job a lot easier. And that's, to me, that's what it's all about. You know, making the job easier and quicker. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I definitely am going to check them out for the lever action ones compared to the Wago there. I do need to pick some more of this style up for when I go to do the electrical in the house. But for outdoor stuff, for stuff in the basement, anywhere it's going to be damp, this is what I'll be using. So anyhow, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please stay tuned for more, and thanks for watching.